Hello you guys, welcome back. This is JJ. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day or night whenever you do come across this video. So we're going to do a pick a card all about Neptune retrograde. Yes, Neptune goes retrograde today, and it's going to be retrograde up till December 3rd, and it's going to be in his home sign, Pisces. And the signs that are going to feel it the most are going to be mutable signs. So which signs are these? Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. And we're going to look at a little bit about what does that entail, and not only for those signs but for the collective in general. And before I do that, like always, all the information is in the description box below. How to book a reading, a Reiki session. Thank you to all of you who participated on the new moon. It is a new moon in Cancer, by the way, as well. So don't forget to set your intentions. Use your manifestation wisely. Okay, you guys, manifest things that are great, that are amazing for yourself. We have option 1, 2, and 3. And before we move into your selected option, I do want to take the time a little bit to explain what Neptune is, what is Pisces energy, what does this retrograde mean for all of us. And if you want to skip ahead, like always, timestamps are in the description box below. So let's talk a little bit about this retrograde that is going on. So this Neptune retrograde will definitely be taking off the rose-colored glasses for many of us, okay? And it will offer us the opportunity to ask ourselves if the vision that we have for ourselves in the future, are we in alignment with that? Are we doing things that are supporting that vision, or do we need to change it, or are we no longer resonating with that vision? And it's going to give us the opportunity to also uphold our truth. And when it comes to that vision, that idea, that big dream that we have. So like I said, be prepared to remove those rose-colored glasses, okay? This Neptune retrograde is going to allow you to see where have you been caught up. Where have you, because see, Neptune is all about illusions, fantasy. Yes, it is higher love, and it is intuition, and it is, you know, the 12th house energy, which we are connected to one, and we're connected to source. But it can also talk about the martyr energy, right? That's Pisces energy of being a victim or feeling like a victim in certain circumstances or by systems in place. It can also indicate behaviors, coping mechanisms that are not healthy for us, that are not good for us, that are limiting us. But Pisces is also intuition, and it's creativity, and it is emotions, and it is connected to awe. So with Neptune being retrograde, again, it's going to allow us to see, where have I been limiting myself? Where have I been holding myself back from achieving the things that I want to achieve? Whether this be your goals and love in any area of your life or just in general. And of course, look at where Pisces is in your chart so you can get a clear understanding of where this is happening for you in your personal life. And also know that with Neptune retrograde, whatever comes to the surface, it's for you to set boundaries or to redirect your energy or your focus from that situation if it's not benefiting you. So for some of you, you're going to be able to implement boundaries. For others of you, you're going to be like, no, you know what? I am completely redirecting. I'm completely shifting away from this because this is not serving me. And again, this could be a redirection of your dreams, of your ideas, of your visions, and so forth. Like I said, it is happening in the sign of Pisces, which is, its ruler is Neptune or Jupiter, depending, you know, which Vedic system, which system you follow here. But expect illusions to fall away. And sometimes that can be a little tough for us, right? Especially because we want things to be a certain way, and then we get a reality check of things. But that is good, because it's going to allow us to, like I said, go back to the drawing board, or to be completely like, you know what? No, I don't want to go back to the drawing board. I'm going to scratch this. I'm going to move in a whole new direction to create a different vision for myself, to create a different world for myself. So really, it's all about perspective as well here with this Neptune retrograde. And also with Neptune retrograde, you know, dissolving the illusion of being separate, right? Because that's what Pisces is. Pisces is all of us. It's union. It's the energy of one. That is a 12th house energy. And so, again, these things are gonna come up that are preventing you from seeing, you know what, that we are all connected, that we are not separate from one another, and helping us find union. But let's see. I will see you guys in your selected pile. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourself during this transit. Again, this is from June 28th all the way till December 8th. Yes. But that is what I have for you guys. Take care of yourself. December 3rd. My bad. December 3rd. Corrected myself. So take care of yourselves, and I will see you in your selected pile. Bye. Hello, pile number one. Let's see what is going on here with this Neptune retrograde. What will be revealed, or what rose-colored glasses will be removed? Ooh, Judgment. Okay. Starting off with Major Arcana, the Devil. And the Queen of Wands. Very interesting. The reason why I say that is because for many of you, I feel like there is clarity coming in when it comes to the things that have been limiting you, that have been holding you back, things that have been toxic, that have not been good for you. This could be things of like desire, lust. Many focus on the 3D, focusing on like superficial things that again are keeping you binded. This could be toxic behavioral patterns, or like behaviors in relationships as well. But whatever this is going to be illuminated for you with the Judgment card. It's like Spirit is playing the trumpet here for you to realize what is this devil energy in your life, because you're meant to be this Queen of Wands regardless of gender. You're meant to be this creative person. You're meant to be this amazing manifester. You're meant to be this witchy energy that attracts. You're meant to be the light of the room. You're meant to shine. You're meant to be seen. And I feel like with this Neptune retrograde, there is something here that it's surfacing to the surface. Wow. It's coming up to the surface in order for you to look at this devil energy and for you to clearly remove it from your life. Become aware of it, because the moment you become aware of it, you take away its power. And that is very, very true. And I feel like through this energy here, which you might be feeling all the way to, because this is Scorpio energy for me, and this transit is lasting till December 3rd. So it could be that you're feeling it right before Capricorn, right before we hit Capricorn season. Okay, you might see this big transformation when you have finally released this devil energy. I feel like during this time you're going to be looking at what this devil energy is, what it represents. It could be a thought, it could be a obsession, it could be a desire, it can be a person, it can be a title, it can be a role that you play. There's so many things that can encompass this devil energy. But with the Queen of Wands, at the end of this transit, at the end of this renewal, this beautiful rebirth that you're going to go through with the Judgment card here, you're going to be, vas a ser una persona muy empoderada. You're going to be this person that's very empowered, and you're going to stand in your magic, in your authenticity, because the Queen of Wands is the queen that is very, very comfortable with her own skin. And she is very authentic as well. She doesn't shy away from doing her thing. She's very witchy for sure. That's why there's the black cat there. But I feel like there's something here that has been dimming your light. And the Queen of Wands does not dim her light for anyone or anything. She is who she is, and she owns her power, and she walks in her power, and she speaks from a place of power and authority. And anything that she wants, she goes for it. And pile number one, I feel like with this Neptune retrograde, you're going to see what has been holding you back here, because there has been certain things that have been keeping you from being this Queen of Wands in your life. This is like a whole rebirth with the Judgment card here. For some of you, you know, maybe you're closing a cycle out with maybe a Scorpio or a Capricorn or an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius individual. We have Virgo energy. Okay. Maybe it's your, because Virgo can be perfectionist sometimes, okay? Again, not throwing shade at Virgos. I am a sun in Virgo in Vedic, so Mercury in Virgo. I know this energy a lot, like quite well. And we can be a bit perfectionist. We want things to be a certain way. And so I feel like this might be that devil energy that gets in the way of you shining, because you're striving for perfectionism. You're striving for things being or looking a certain way. And I feel like the thing here is that there is perfectionism in the imperfection. So I feel like this Neptune retrograde is going to allow you to see that, you know what, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it all together. But also Virgo energy is being of service. So what are you being a service to? Like, what is it that you are offering or exchanging energy to? Is it to this devil energy, or is it to something that is going to empower you and is going to feed your creativity and is going to make you feel confident and secure? Manifesting and doing. Exactly. There's something here that you've been wanting to manifest. Her eyes are closed. This is eyes with, can you see that? Probably not. Doesn't want to focus. But her eyes are closed. There's something here again that you have not been made aware of, at least consciously. And it has to do with your solar plexus too, which is where we store our emotions. And so I feel like there's something here that you've been storing that has been eating at you. And I feel like now it's going to become very obvious to you. Very obvious to you, because you're meant to be this manifesting alchemist, magician energy. There's so much that you're meant to be doing, but because this has been storing in your solar plexus and it has been limiting you and it has been holding you back, it's preventing you from doing things, the things that you love, the things that you're meant to be doing. Because for many of you, you are meant to be of service. You're meant to be helping others with this Virgo energy here as well. Grounding. Yeah, something here has festered so much. I don't even know if that's a word, but it's like it even has roots here. You're meant to be this beautiful oak tree or whatever kind of tree you want to be, but you're meant to be very strong and rooted in your solar plexus. But I feel like your solar plexus is right now clouded by this devil energy. Yeah, there's no peace here. And I feel like there's something that's gonna be revealed because it's taking away your peace. And it could be something in regards to love with the two swans there. It doesn't have to be though. But it's a big obstacle here with the mountain. And see how she's at a higher like she's elevated, because now she's able to see the top of the mountain. She's able to see like where the mountain goes, how high it comes up. So there's something about you're gaining vision in something in order for you to find peace. And I feel like it's because you're now seeing, like before you couldn't see, probably you were below the clouds, but now you're going to be above the clouds. So now you're going to be above the confusion. And that is what is going to give you your power back. That is what's going to give you peace. And it could just be understanding why you have this coping mechanism, why you have this energy there that is fogging your vision. And I feel like by you having this clarity, by you looking at this different perspective, you're able to turn your back on it, assess it, heal it, and ground yourself, your power. It's like grounding the solar plexus energy is what I'm getting here for you guys. Look at that. Yeah, because this is all about your confidence. You know, it could be ego as well. Maybe there was something here that is stemmed from your ego. And, you know, we all go through this. There's no shame in that. You know, it's part of the human journey. It's part of being human, because ego serves a purpose. It protects us. So I feel like there's something here. There's some type of coping mechanism that has become very rooted, ingrained in you. and it's been stored in your solar plexus, and it has been keeping you from achieving this Queen of Wands energy. But this is what this Neptune retrograde is going to do. It's going to reveal this to you, because it's like you're keeping this lion in a cage. You're keeping this lion locked behind this thing here, when this lion is meant to be out there roaring, doing its thing. Yeah, for some of you, it could be that you have hit rock bottom in something in your life, and you've held on to that. And see how she's like putting her hands close to her, like she's like covering herself. And look at that little light there. This is giving me like Hermit energy. This is giving me Virgo energy. It's like you hide away. Why do you hide away? Where is this coming from? Why do you hide your light? Why are you afraid? Maybe there's something where you've received some type of attention and you didn't like the attention that you received. There's something here. Maybe you did have to persevere. You know, maybe you're weary because now you have a lot of peace and you're like, well, that doesn't seem normal. Like, my life is never peaceful type of thing. There's something about your mentality, your thoughts, your beliefs here. Again, they're stored in your solar plexus. So doing something around your solar plexus would be great. Meditating on your solar plexus will be really good for you. Maybe having like a Akashic record reading will be really good for you as well. Yeah, it's like you're afraid. Maybe you're afraid of hitting rock bottom. But we all hit rock bottom at one point in time, or many times in life. But I feel like it's time for you to push the boundaries that you have set for yourself, the limitations that you have set for yourself. Use that wisdom that this Hermit energy, this Virgo energy gave you to push through, to step into your courage. Yes, like I said, the Queen of Wands is very authentic. She is very comfortable in her own skin. I feel like for many of you, you're meant to be this beautiful sunflower who's always like looking for the sun, you know? But there's something here that's been keeping you from that. And by you honoring this and stepping into your authentic self, you're going to also inspire others to do the same thing. And probably you have been doing this, but you have not become aware. There's something here that Spirit is like, I had to blow this horn for you to become aware of it, because you haven't. I feel like your solar plexus is your strongest, or the one that I feel like is the one that you I never have the right term for this. I don't know if it's like, it's not the most open, because that is not, I know that's not correct, but it's like the one that you emanate the most energy from. Sorry. We have Polarians, shy away from sudden changes. Yeah, there's something about, and look how she's hiding too with the blue, right? Blue being your throat chakra, being your authentic self, living in your truth, speaking your truth, being your truth. It's this yeah, it's like not showy. See what I mean? Is there's something about you that you're not comfortable with being yourself, with showcasing yourself, showcasing maybe a skill that you have with Mercury and Virgo energy here. There's something, or using your voice, okay? And there's something here that you've stayed in something that has been, that you've been in this situation for a long, long time. And I feel like it's hiding behind this Hermit energy. Because maybe that's, again, this a coping mechanism that keeps coming up, pile number one. And you've been nourishing, what you've been nourishing instead of nourishing your light, and I say this with love, I say this with the utmost respect and from a place of compassion, but what you have been nourishing is this Devil energy. You haven't been nourishing your Queen of Wands energy. And I feel like this Neptune retrograde is going to shift that narrative around for you. Ripeness. Yeah, because you are ready. Again, with the orange. Maybe eat more oranges. That helps the solar plexus. Maybe implement more lemon, more lime, more citrusy things, or work with the citrusy, like maybe you've been feeling drawn to like lemonade or like orange juice, or things that are very citrusy, or citrusy essential oils, or citrusy perfumes as well. It's also coming up very strong, or just smells that are citrusy. But I feel like it's, again, you're ready. You're ready. Things are ripe now. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to, thank you. They're saying you're ready to receive everything that you've worked for. things are ripe now. Your harvest is here, but you need to step into your solar plexus. You need to step into this Queen of Wands energy. And that's what this Neptune retrograde is going to be about for you, pile number 1. But that is what I have. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. It was an honor to share energy and experience and just wisdom with you guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Let's see what is your energy for this Neptune retrograde. What is coming up? What is being removed? Or just what is it? What's going on during this transit? Let's see. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, 5 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ooh, and 3 of Swords. A lot of swords energy here. Queen of Pentacles. She's the queen of, she's very nurturing. She's very loving. She's very good with her money. She's very good with resources. She can grow things. She holds space for things to grow. She is a very beautiful. She's very domestic as well. Like, she takes care of those that she loves. She takes care of her home, her business. She definitely gives life to a lot of things in her life. A lot of things. So now that we know that the Queen of Pentacles gives life to others, right? To things, projects, ideas, you name it. She gives life. She breathes life into things. The 5 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, these are all mental cards. These are all the air element. And the air element is all about your thought process. It's all about your beliefs, your ideas, your communication. And the earth element, which is the Queen of Pentacles, this is all in the 3D. This is the physical, tangible things in life. That car, that house, the money, right? With these 2 swords being here, and they're not very good sword cards. The 5 of Swords talks about mental conflict. It talks about a victory, but this is a hollow victory. This is a victory out of ego. The 3 of Swords talks about confusion. It talks about heartbreak. Heartbreak through your thoughts, through the way you're seeing things, through the way you're processing information. It can indicate betrayal. Of course it can. The 5 of Swords can also, in a positive thing, means you got to put boundaries. You got to draw that line in the sand. What I'm seeing here for you during this Neptune retrograde is you are limiting, or what is creating this line in the sand for you when it comes to you stepping fully into your Queen of Pentacles energy, regardless of gender, is your thoughts, is the way you talk about your projects, the way you talk about the things that you want to give life to, the things that you want to birth. Because you're someone who's very creative, you're very expansive. With the bunny being here, you're someone who knows how to manage your resources. You're someone who can create things, physical things here in the 3D. But your thoughts with the 5 of Swords is telling me that we need to learn to, or become more aware of our thought process, okay? Also, you needing to set boundaries with other people as well, with that 5 of Swords, who are coming in because you have some good stuff to offer with this Queen of Pentacles. Let's be honest. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who can get things done. She knows how to handle her stuff. She has resources. She has some money. She's very wise with how she uses her resources. That's why she's able to create and have the house and the stability that she has. But with the 5 of Swords, there might be a lot of people around you who are also in the Queen of Pentacles. It's also about self-worth, the things that you value. Think about the 2nd house in astrology. The things that you value. And so the 5 of Swords is telling me there might be a lot of people, or there has been a lot of people who you have allowed to tell you what it is that you need to value in your life, what it is that you need to, put as a priority here. There's an influence of other people, especially with the 3 of Swords. It's like a third party, or just a group of people who are coming in and telling you like, hey, you know what? You shouldn't value that. You should value this. Or no, that's not worthy of you pursuing. Why are you doing that? There's so many voices around you, from many people around you, and they're not the best voices, because with the 5 of Swords, this is like conflicting energy, and it's like you're caught up between your own voice and other people's voice. And so I feel like during this Neptune retrograde, you're going to see who is really in your corner and who is not. Who do you need to walk away from? Who do you need to draw this line in the sand in order for them to stay on the other side? Like, what have you been nourishing? You know, what have you been breathing life to that is not good for you? That maybe it is based on ego. Maybe it is based on other people's opinions. Because there's something here that you've been given to that is causing this heartbreak, is causing this pain. We have the 8th house. This is the house of life's enigmas, transformation, the hidden, sexuality, and death. Here is where we can see someone else's property and money, real estate, inheritance, investments. We can also see our deepest unrevealed wishes, as well as fears, occultism, and esotericism. So there is something here again that you have been, it's been like kind of like behind your peripheral vision. It's like it's been hiding. It's been hiding. And I feel like you might have already been kind of aware of this because of Pluto, the Pluto energy that's been going on. But I see you transforming. And for some of you, maybe you're realizing like, hey, I've been giving too much money to something that is not good for me. Someone who was not on my corner. That's for some of you. Some of you are cutting certain people off. People that, money munchers, you know? Or energy munchers for that matter. But you're looking at your investments. And this could be, like I said, energetic, emotional, literally financial. You're looking at your fears. Maybe you're afraid of being the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you're afraid because you feel like if I have all these resources, if I become stable, if I have the money, people are going to munch. People are going to come and like, I'm going to have to be defending and I'm going to have to be putting this line in the sand. Well, having healthy boundaries is good, pile number 2. That's not a bad thing. But there's something here. There's a big fear around your money and your resources. Maybe you hold on so much to your resources, to your money, maybe to your business. Maybe you have achieved, or maybe you have achieved something, like, you know, you're in a really good place, but now it's like all these fears come up of losing it, or of, you know, not having enough. What if one day it's all gone? Like, those type of fears are coming up for you in order for you to heal, to address them, in order for you to become this beautiful, abundant Queen of Pentacles. But you'll be transforming this during this Neptune retrograde. We have the sacred flow of yes. Yeah, maybe you're afraid of saying yes to certain things. Maybe you're afraid of saying yes to certain investments, opportunities, business ideas, collaborations. Maybe because you have been hurt. Maybe because you have been betrayed. Maybe because, yes, people worked against you or something like that. I don't know. But you're a very lucky person. This is reminding me of betta fish or a koi fish. But you now have the wisdom. And you're someone who's empowered, who can set boundaries, healthy boundaries. Yes, your perspective is changing. That is what's transforming. The perspective on yourself and on money too. And in your own worth. Yeah, because there has been stuck energy. Stuck energy here. But the rainbow being here is telling me that you're going to heal that. And this might be at an energetic level. Yeah, it's like you've been in this darkness, and it's like you've been focusing on the darkness, but you haven't been focusing on the light that is here. And so it might manifest as, I don't know why I'm getting this, but it might manifest as you being temporarily stuck, like in mud for like a period of maybe a couple of days. Because with the swords, I think of days. In order for you to change your perspective, in order for these fears to come up, and for you to be like, ah, that's what it is. Now I see it. Now I know why I feel stuck. Because there's something here stuck at an energetic level that is going to shift for you. Yes, because you have dreams to obtain, to become a reality, to ground them in the 3D world. But if you have all these fears here, when it comes to your thoughts at an energetic level, and we don't transform them, then these dreams are just going to remain dreams. It's all for a reason. Yes, everything that we go through in life, even these Five of Swords moments, even these Three of Swords moments, they're all for a reason. Nothing happens just because. And also when you get into this period where you feel a little bit stuck, again, it's temporary. It feels like 3 days, 5 days, something like that. Again, remember, it's happening for a reason. It's trying to illuminate something to you. Wow, you got transformation twice. Many changes throughout your life. Experience many endings at once. You thrive through change. And that is the thing. That is your superpower. You thrive through the change. You always remain this Queen of Pentacles. But somehow you have forgotten that. And it's okay. Sometimes we just, we go through things and we don't take the time to like reflect. We don't take time to journal. Or maybe we do journal, but we don't go back to the journals to kind of read. But I feel like Spirit, this Neptune retrograde is going to kind of put you in reflective mode a little bit, so that you're able to see that regardless of the changes that you go through, you're still this Queen of Pentacles. You're still stable. You're still going to be okay. Therefore, your perspective is going to change and you're going to be able to flow more and say yes and make these dreams a reality here. We have level 2 consciousness, identifying less with materialism. That is the thing. Like I said, for some of you, there is some type of dependency to materialism. Okay? And I feel like this Neptune retrograde is going to force you to look inwards. Criminal mind. Yep, I feel like your mind, your thoughts. Your thoughts are what keep you here in jail or keep you imprisoned. This Neptune retrograde is definitely going to help you conquer your demons when it comes to money, your relationship to money, what you value, to your own self-worth, because that has been keeping you stuck. And we have mystery. Yeah, and I feel like you're going to embrace mystery a little bit more. Maybe you're more of a planner, and when you can't see things, like because of the darkness here, you're like, I can't say yes to that unless I have like tangible proof that it's going to work out. And I feel like with this Neptune transit, you're going to become more open to the mystery of life. 12-12, as I said that. But that is what I have for you, pile number 2. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Be compassionate with yourself. And thank you very much for sharing space and time with me. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. I hope you guys are doing well. I don't know why when I got your cards to read your energy, I got this song from SpongeBob. I'm pretty sure it's SpongeBob. Indoors? What's going on? Because isn't that when SpongeBob isn't that when SpongeBob stays indoors and he becomes friends with Penny and the tissue and like, yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know why that came through. Maybe you just watch SpongeBob. Maybe you just watch that episode. Maybe that's your favorite episode, or there's some type of correlation to that when your message comes through. I have no idea. But let's have a look and let's see what is going on during this Neptune. Maybe you're trying to stay indoors or behind closed doors. Knight of Swords. Fast energy. 8 of Wands. Fast energy again. This is really fast, chaotic energy. This is like impulsive energy for sure, but they seem to be going in different directions. The Knight of Swords is going this way, the 8 of Wands is going this way. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Movement. Fast forward movement. It's so interesting because with the 8 of Wands, depending on how your energy is picking it up that day, but the 8 of Wands, we don't really know. Are the wands being launched up? Like, are they going in this direction or are they coming back down? That we don't know. We don't know. But looking at these cards, I can definitely see that both knights are going this way. So this 8 of Wands can also be pushing the energy out that way. It seems like you're on a mission here. There's something going on. You're on the move. You might be traveling. You might be relocating. You might be... It feels like you're an impulse. You're like this, and that. It feels to me like you're not really thinking through certain things, and that's not a bad thing. Okay, I don't know. I haven't looked at all the cards here. But the Knight of Swords is someone who gets an idea and rushes through. The Eight of Wands is the same thing. It's so many things, so much energy here, so much momentum, so much like inspired ideas as well that are coming through. And it's like, where am I aiming this, right? The Eight of Wands is the same thing. The Eight of Wands is this impulse of creativity, is this rush, is this like, I'm going after the things that I want and there's no stopping me. Now I'm getting the song She's a Runaway by Bon Jovi. So there might be something here of like, where are you running to? Where are you going? Are you taking anybody with you? What's going on? Okay, hold on, because I'm trying to like, even like my energy feels a little, it feels exciting. I mean, all these songs coming out, this inner child with the SpongeBob message at the beginning. Like, I feel like Spirit is like, this is go time. You're not staying indoors anymore. Maybe you've been hiding. Maybe you've been not socializing a lot. Maybe that might be in your nature. Maybe you've been in this energy for the past few years or something like this, or months. But I see a lot of movement here. I see a lot of passion. I see a lot of creativity. I see a lot of inspired action. That's the word, inspired action here, inspired ideas. I see you taking this leadership role. Because all the knights are the shakers and the movers in tarot. They get shit done. They move things. And so there's something here that you're moving, that you're shaking up in your life. And it's like Spirit is like, the momentum is there with that Eight of Wands. The momentum is there. What are we going to do with this momentum? And I feel like you're going to be going back and forth between the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. But let's look at the rest of the cards here. We have the third house, definitely Gemini energy. This is the house of the mind and the ideas. Here's where we see the concrete thinking, the thoughts, the communication, the mental agility, and the capacity to relate to the most immediate and daily social environment, like siblings or neighbors, I think. Mercury energy. So there's definitely, there's a lot of, it's like you're receiving download after download after download, but not only receiving it, but you're also taking action. You're like, oh, this, and you're going for it. Oh, that, and I'm going to go for it. It's that type of energy. It's like you're communicating with so many people, doing so many things. It's like you're on the move. It's like this very busy, for sure, energy here. It's like you're relating to different social environments here. Okay. Collaboration of souls. Maybe you might be working. Maybe you might be doing a lot of collaborations during this Neptune retrograde. Maybe you're collaborating with the Knight of Swords and a Knight of Wands, and both of you are on the same level. If this is one of you, or these two individuals are on the same level, and they're all action. You might be the Eight of Wands. You might be with the ideas. Or maybe you might be bouncing ideas between one another, right? Because we don't know if the Wands is going up or going down. Maybe there's an energy exchange of like, I shoot this idea this way and then they shoot it this way too. And it's like a back and forth of communication here. And with the blue here being the throat chakra and the number 6 being the Lovers, it's this like your mind and soul, your heart and mind are on the same page here. There's a lot of collaboration between your soul and your mind as well. This is not literal collaboration with other people, but I do think that you're going to be working with other people, meeting other people, traveling to meet other people as well. This is something that I am seeing here. It's just a lot of movement. Breathe. And I was going to say that I'm like talking so much. So many. It's like your guides are saying this, all of this is going down. All of this is happening. Make sure you're taking time to kind of reset, ground your energy, connect with the tree, go hug a tree, walk barefoot. Like, just take a moment to come back to your body, because there's a lot of movement going on here. A lot of it. You're going to make things happen. There might be a lot of news, a lot of communication, a lot of emails, a lot of texts, a lot of DMs of meet with me. Let's collaborate. Let's do this together. Because I do see a lot of people coming in with the Gemini energy to communicate with you. Or to, like, again, give you ideas and be like, oh, we should do this, we should do that. Or, do you want to hang out? Do you want to go travel here? That type of energy. Yeah, kindred partnership. There's people. This is people. For some of you, there is Maybe a Knight of Swords coming your way, maybe a Knight of Wands coming your way. Again, they're all souls that are part of your tribe. Some of you might be traveling to Hawaii or somewhere near the water as well. Maybe you're planning something. There's like a lot of like movement here. Regardless, it feels like a very social thing, and maybe that's why the song Indoors came out. Yeah, because it's this energy of like spirit pushing you out of your comfort zone. Okay. I'm trying to see. Yeah, sorry, because I'm like trying to think about that song from SpongeBob. Okay. Yeah, it's this like energy of like you keeping yourself indoors because you're like, this is what else could I want outside? Like, I'm happy where I'm at type of thing. Maybe this is pushing you out of your comfort zone too. And so spirit is like sending you people who are the shakers and the movers, who will be the shakers and the movers in your life in this next cycle. And maybe again, because Neptune is removing this rose-colored glasses, like, yeah, you thought being at home or being in your comfort zone, it had everything that you needed, but spirit is being like, but there's so much for you to learn outside of this comfortable place that you're putting yourself in. Love. For some of you, there's love. Doing things that you love. Heart chakra energy. Make space for it. For some of you, you're letting things go in order to make space for the things that you love. For kindred partnerships. So maybe you're seeing that a lot of friends have fallen away too, or a lot of people around you have kind of like taken a step back because there's new people rushing in. So if you feel like there's certain people in your lives that you're like, wow, we used to be so close, or we used to talk every day, or we used to work out together, or we used to communicate all the time, but now they don't, like they've taken a step back, it's because spirit is saying there's other people coming in. You're making space for it. For some of you, you might end up meeting a kindred partner, a soulmate. We have Syrian energy. Lead a simple but spiritual life. Drawn to caring for our earth. Connection to ascended masters. So again, it's like your life is getting a lot more simple. Not overcomplicated. It's getting very, very fast-paced for sure. Singleness. For some of you, you are becoming single. But I feel like this is the energy you've been in. This energy of single. Like, you're like, yeah, I can do it on my own. I'm okay being on my own, right? Taking that metaphor again of like indoors. For some of you, are like, no, I need to focus on my purpose, not on love. And spirit is saying with this Neptune retrograde, it's like, no, but you need love too. Whether this be literally romantic love, or whether this be love from your friends and from other people around you, from your community. It's like this energy of like, you know what? Being alone only takes you so far. Wow, you guys. And then you meet true love. We have experiencing true love in your life. Being in a loving long-term union. A selfless and unconditional love. For some of you, this is unconditional love from friends. From, you know, community, like I said earlier. It could be literally true love. You're meeting your person and you've been making space for this person, and things are about to get real heavy. Like, not heavy in a bad way, but like very like, yeah, fast forward movement for sure. Things are coming in fast for you. Fast. Kindred partnerships, a love relationship. For some of you, maybe you are going single. Maybe that is the Neptune retrograde that these rose-colored glasses are coming off. Like, hey, you know what? This is not where I want to be. This is not a kindred partnership. This is not a kindred relationship. And so you become single, and then true love comes in. That could also be a scenario here. And then we have trust. Whatever is going on during this Neptune retrograde, you need to trust. You need to trust that what is coming in and what is leaving, it needs to happen that way, because whatever is leaving is making space for what is meant to be in your life to come in. But that is what I have for you. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Bye.